Good afternoon, everybody. This is the one and only one here on the YouTube channel here, Heavy Metal 95 here. Once again, we haven't done a guitar tutorial lesson on some songs on this guitar that I haven't done in quite a while. Because last time we already took a look back on my guitar tutorial on Tom Tom by Iggy Pop way back in last year, as well as my guitar tutorial on the song New Year's Evil by Shadow. Go feel free to check out if you haven't seen any of those. Today I want to do something that I've never done like this before, which I probably forgot to do one back in February, which I probably should have done until now. And this is the song I'm the Man by Cheap Trick which is originally from the unreleased soundtrack from the movie called Rock and Rule, an animated sci-fi musical animated fantasy first released by MGM UA Distribution Company and Nelvana back in 1983. So we're going to practice along on this guitar that I'm using is this one. So it goes like this. So let's play along like this. Well, let's try again. Let's put away on there, put this aside to this in the preference. So, from when I start on this, once you're learning to practice and you jam along on this guitar, however, what Rick Nielsen did on this guitar, and we may never have for this is from whatever I wanted to come by to this. So, you go along to the fret you start, and you slide down from the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth. You go into the 8th fret. You start with the E chord like this. When you go along and as well as you can learn on this, so you practice along with this. You jam along with me on this when you practice like this. Yeah. Once you strum along, you go like, okay, if you jam along with me on this guitar, you go like this. Yeah, like that. Okay, so let's jam along to this one. It may be a little easy, though. And then you go to the other fret. You go into the 2nd fret, you go like this. You jam along from the E chord fret into the other chord like this. Okay. You strum you only strum 2 times on this part. The part. Yeah. When you jam onto the 2nd fret on this guitar, you go like this. Okay, you only do it 2 times. 1, 2. 1, 2. Let's play it slowly. Yeah, like a little something like this as well. So you jam along with me like this. You jam like this on this part. And then you go to the other part, you go. You strum along with me. Yeah, like that. Okay, jam along with me on this part. Go to the other. You start going back to the 8th fret and jam along with me like this. Try again. Play it. Here it is. Play it slowly. then you go into the other part. You only play it 2 times, so let's play it slow. Okay, now we start to the 8th fret. Jam along with me. Okay, here it is, play it slow. Okay, let's try again. Okay, let's practice along slowly. If you want to play it, this could be a little intermediate though. Okay, let's jam along. And then you go back to the 8th fret after you bend the string on there. And then you jam along like this on the part. On the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th fret, and then slide to the E fret. The 8th fret, I mean. You jam, okay, you practice along with me on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fret, and you go into the 6th fret, and then you slide to the 8th fret after you play 2 times. 1, 2. Holler, you go like this. And then you slide back to sorry. And then you slide back into the 5th fret, and you strum 3 times. Okay, you practice along with me, you go. Okay, you practice along 2 times on this part. However, the dun, dun, dun. Yeah, you play it 3 times and then you slide to the 8th fret, you go like this. Okay, so you start on to the, and you jam along when you're playing that part, you go. Yeah, a little something like this as well. So here it is, play it slow. Yeah, a little something like that. So you jam along with me, you go like this. Yeah, a little something like this as well. Whenever you're playing the riff on this guitar, and then in the part you go the "I'm a rock and roller" part in this guitar. You go into the 2nd fret. You go like this. Yeah, you strum along with me on the "Ready to Rock." I'm a rock and roller part. You go like. Here to slowly. Yeah, like that. And the part, you slide to the other part, on the I can't control myself part, you go. And then you slide into the 8th fret. You jam along with me in this part. And then you jam along with me when you practice along on this part on this guitar. You go. Yeah, like that. And then you go into, so you have to repeat in the parts whenever you're jamming along. For me, whenever I just wanted to do this, because when you're learning to play the whole power chord on guitar, yeah, Rick Nielsen, who is the guitarist of Cheap Trick, has been learning to use the power chords on his guitar. When he goes like this. However, he did the little whammy bar dive bomb. If he used his Hamer Explorer guitar, you pull on the second string on there, you go. Yeah, when he does that. So you hold your 3 fingers on the bar, the whammy bar, you go like this. Yeah, when he does that. It's do it on the second string on this, so you practice along with me like this. And then you practice along like this, you go. Back. Okay, practice slowly, you go. Okay, now you practice along, go. So there's the part on the guitar. However, there's the other parts you go. And then you go to the 3rd string on the between, and then the 2nd fret string on the guitar, you go. You practice them along with me on, if you follow the fingers on this guitar, you go. And then you play along, you go. Yeah, you practice along with me, you go like this. Okay, you practice along with me, you go like this. Yeah, that's a little something like this whenever you're practicing along on guitar, when you're practicing the song "I'm the Man," which is the song by Cheap Trick from the 1983 film Rock and Rule. You know, like most guitar players have been learning to use power chords on this one. So when you practice along, like you go like with a little use of the strings you on the tabs on your guitar, you go. Let's try again. You go. Try again. However, if they use the chords, like when you're playing there's that little guitar solo part, and then you go into the 8th fret. And the die bomb you get with the whammy bar use on the 1st string, which ends the song. Alright, so there you got it. So, and that's how you learn to do the guitar lesson tutorial for the song "I'm the Man" by Cheap Trick from the soundtrack of the movie Rock and Rule. So you practice along with me in my little mind. You go like this. Okay. Okay. Sorry about the tones on there. Once your guitar's in the E stand in your standard tuning, you go. Yeah. Okay, let's practice along when you jam along with me in this one. Try again. Jam along with me if you play it. You know, you'll love to practice along to the song I'm the Man by Cheap Trick. Underrated song from the film Rock and Rule, right? I've been learning to practice on there because I've been looking everywhere, because I've been searching for these like guitar tabs and tutorial things for whenever you want to play the song from the film Rock and Rule, for those who haven't wondered, because that's going to be it. So there you have it. So that's how you play the song from the film Rock and Rule on this guitar, because even though I have seen the movie Rock and Rule like so many times on a VHS back in the day, which I now remembered, for case you all wondered as well. So that's going to be it for my guitar tutorial for today. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to my channel, especially if you're new to the channel. Smack the like button if you enjoyed the video. Hit the notifications bell button for more surprises if you miss anything new. Leave a comment in the comment section below if you like as well. Like, let me know your thoughts on this. Leave a comment right in the comment section below. And that's all I have, what I got for today. So this is Heavy Metal 95 signing off. Thank you for watching my video. I'm glad you liked it. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope to see you soon for the next video. Be sure to stay safe and stay healthy. Hope you all have a great day. Take care. Goodbye for now. Rock on for this guitar tutorial.